regardless, man. You know, but you got to keep that in mind, man. You know, because right now this society is about what you're doing. You know, your status right now, man. But from a spiritual standpoint, it's about your outcome, your endurance, man. Whether you can make it or not.
Yep. And then it said your labor. We get on the topic of your labor not being in vain. Something that one of Jake's flaws is they thrive on short-term gratification.
That's right.
The reason why Jake doesn't have a car, the reason why a lot of times Jake can't get an apartment, is not because he's just dirt poor, because he got distracted and he ended up buying some joints. He got distracted and ended up tricked off $300, but he didn't have enough mental fortitude to save that money for a long-term investment. Same thing in the spirit, man. You gotta take short-term L's for long-term results, man. It's called deferred gratification.
Patience.
Yeah, it's patience. But you trying to save money, let's say you trying to get a down payment. You trying to save up $500 down payment. You got to make some short-term sacrifices for that, man. Same thing with this truth, man. All right, go ahead, brothers.
All right. First Corinthians 13:13. And now abideth faith, hope, charity, these three, but the greatest of these is charity.
Hey, well, that's the brothers went into that earlier, man. We gotta love each other, man. And now it's so tense now that we gotta be on each other hard, man. We gotta make sure that no brother can get sidetracked, man. Making sure every brother's on all 10 toes, man. That's charity. And we gotta keep our account balanced, meaning if a brother lacking in this area, you gotta give it to him, man. All right. That's what we for. That's what the tight system is for, man. But also, if a brother down and out, you gotta sacrifice your personal time and check on that brother, man. All right.
This Galatians 6:9-10. And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. Verse 10. As we have therefore opportunity, let us do good to all men, especially unto them who are of the household of faith.
Right, that's your brothers, man. You know, because at the end of the day, you're supposed to be at peace with all men. But when it comes to the brotherhood, hey, that's your main priority, man. You know, and reread that other verse because I want to make a point too.
Right. Galatians 6:9. Let us not be weary in well doing.
So basically, don't get tired, like the brother's saying, man. You know, when a brother calls you, always pick up the phone, man. And so it's a lot of times you may be away from the phone, but make sure you hit that brother back in a timely manner, man, because you never know what that brother's going through, man. You know what I'm saying?
You might be tired, but you gotta shake it out, man. You know, you gotta shake it out and do the right, you know, and see what the brother wants, man. You know, a lot of times you might be tired, you know.
Right.
You're gonna be tired, man. But it say don't be weary and well doing. You know?
That's pretty simple.
And it says, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not.
And that's the kingdom, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why you should actually get up and go all the way out, man. You go all the way out, man. Every time you get on the block, man, you need to average trying to put up 80 points, man. You need to exhaust yourself in this truth, man. Because, man, that penny is gonna be so grateful at the end of the day, man. Because that's all we got. You take away the hope from the real men of the Lord, and they're gone, man. You know why? Because they don't got nothing else to live for in this fucking society.
Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton.
Stupid motherfuckers.
Two characters, man.
That's what it comes to.
That's what it comes to. You right, bro.
Hey, you got a piece of us, Joe?
Yeah. This Hebrews 6:11.
Yep.
We did this.
Nope.
We ain't say this.
Nope.
They say, and we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of the hope until the end.
Hey, and the key word is diligence, man. Another word is end. So we gotta be diligent into the end, man. We can't lighten up. We gotta tighten up, man. And why? Because of the kingdom. Don't brothers want to run the universe? Don't you want to have countries and planets named after you, man? Don't you want to wake up and be the reaper and not a sower? All the thousands of men building up an empire for you through Yahawashi and Yahawashi. You want to be on the winning end. You want to wake up a winner, man.
And also, bro, it's a strong point you said about the diligence, because what that means from beginning to end, right? But also in the middle part of it, because that's a process of ongoing.
Yep.
So and which brings on consistency, man.
Yep.
From beginning through all the way to the end, man. No days off.
You got these guys in the Greek world that are bodybuilders, and this one particular guy, he used to be on YouTube. They said something called 3D. It was like the 3Ds: discipline. No, it was like dedication, determination, and discipline. So you're not gonna always be determined, or you're not gonna always be dedicated. You're not gonna always have that spark in you. Mm-hmm. So now you gotta have that determination. Mm-hmm. Now you gotta have that discipline, and that's how it is in the spirit. You might not always feel like doing anything. But now you gotta have the determination to do it, man.
That's right, bro.
They go to the in season, out of season.
Yep.
No matter how you feel, man, you just gotta keep going, man. That's why I say he that endure to the end, the same should be saved, man. You gonna be weary, you gonna get tired, but the point is to just keep going, man. Don't quit, man.
That's right.
You know.
That's right. Let me go.
Hopefully the Lord should say, hopefully you part of the elect, and you'll be saved, man.
Well, it's 12. I'm gonna read 11 again. And we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope until the end, that ye be not slothful, but followers of them who through faith and patience inherit the promises.
Yeah, so basically this thing is about pacing yourself, just going into being long suffering, man. You know?
Yep.
It's Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof.
Yeah, and we're nearer the end of it, man. Hey, better is the end of America than the end. I mean, better is the end of America than the beginning of it, man.
Yeah.
Better is the end of a race
Right.
than the beginning of it, man. So we're nearing the finish line, man. Not all that feeling you get when you finally reach your goal, so to speak. Now you starting to get the feeling of glory, man. You know.
If I make a point, the Olympics down there, Usain Bolt ran 100. They were saying how he slipped out the gates, and if the race would have ended at 50 meters, he would have lost. So he didn't actually get in first place until the end. So it didn't matter how he started or the middle; it was how he ended up.
Right.
That's something Apostle Select.
You got it out. You got
That's
it.
something Apostle Gabar always talk about. Yeah, like brothers wake up, they come to this truth. That's cool, whatever. It's all about finishing at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
And it ain't about pulling rank on brother. Hey, bro, I've been here 9-10 years. Like, yeah, but you might not be on fire. You might be a slothful brother. I hate to say it because you don't want to fall into that temptation. Mm-hmm. But you got a brother that's in here 2 years and he determined to the end. Now he might not be the best speaker. He might not be the best reader, but he's determined until the end.
It goes into that precept how the last should be first.
Yep, the last should be first and the first should be last, man. So it's really how you finish and if you finish, man. All right. You had a precept, right?
Yeah.
All right.
This 1 Peter, chapter 1, verse 3. Blessed be the Most High and the Father of our Lord, Yahawashi Mashiach, which according to his abundant mercy have begotten us again unto a lively hope by the resurrection of Yahawashi Mashiach from the dead, to an inheritance incorruptible and undefiled, and they fadeth not away, reserved in heaven for you.
Because ultimately he died for the repentance of Israel, mainly the elect. So we in this truth by way of Yahawashi sharing his life for us, man, laying his life down for us, man, so we could get the kingdom, man. And now we have to take a piece of Yahawashi's suffering so he could be joint heirs, man. Because the Most High put him on a cross so he could get the kingdom. We have to get put on a cross in the spirit, man.
You got to bury your cross.
That's why I say you got to bury your cross, man. Carry your weight. That's another thing. Another brother can't save you, man. He could help you, but he can't save you. You got to carry your own weight in this truth as well, man.
Because although you got the brotherhood, but that goes into that parable in Ezra. With the fire on one side, water, regardless, each brother got to cross that line by himself.
Yep.
That straight gate, man.
Another brother might be yelling like you could do it out. He might be yelling like you could do it, but he can't hold your hand across it because he gonna fall.
Mm-hmm. But he can hold you up,
Yeah.
Like the narrow gate you walking, like I said, you going in a single file line. So the brother behind you can help. You know what I'm saying? That's what bearing that burden. When they say bear one another burdens, man. But like you said, he can't save you, but he can help you. You know what I'm saying? He helping you, keeping you from falling, man.
Hey, but ultimately, like the brother is actually saying, you still got to cross that gate yourself, man.
Yeah. Your 2 feet.
Yeah, you did the pep talk. I see what the brother's saying, but shit, when it goes across in that gate, man, you on your fucking own, man.
That's why I say you basically got to bury your cross, man.
You got to, man. And it gets heavy.
Yeah, it gets, I can tell you, man, it gets heavy. And one thing I can tell brothers, maybe like if you knew, it's really nothing that you doing. Although you gotta endure to the end, ultimately you surviving on a cord of mercy. That's ultimately what it is. So no matter how, you might think in your mind, man, I did good 3 weeks straight. I studied all day, every day. I did the works. Guess what? If you're not the elect, the Most High can have you out of here. You surviving off a cord of mercy, man. All right, who the precept? All right, go ahead, guys.
This is verse 5. Who are kept by the power of the Most High through faith until salvation ready to be revealed in the last time.
That's the spirit. I just said you hear by a cord of mercy. It just said in the scriptures you kept by the power of the Most High, man. That's why you gotta beg and pray, man. Every night you gotta beg and pray that He take not His spirit from you, man, and give you the strength and energy to endure to the end.
Verse 6. Wherein you greatly rejoice, though now for a season, if need be, you are in heaviness through manifold temptation.
Sometimes you feel like you want to crack, man. You just want to fucking drink, and if you can't get a drink, you're gonna go crazy, man. Sometimes you'll feel vexed in the spirit, you really don't even know where it's coming from, man. Or you might just start crying for no fucking reason, man. Like this happens, man. You just be hard on yourself because you can't do how you want to do in the spirit, man.
It's like you paralyzed.
It's like you paralyzed, man. You can't control yourself, man. All right, go ahead.
So you can have that hope, man.
Yeah, and the Most High is always debasing you so you can just have the hope in your Yahawashi house, and so you could know it's really not you, man. It ain't your muscle, man. You got something up? All right, go ahead.
It said that the trial of your faith being much more precious than of gold that perishes.
This audition we trying out for to get into the kingdom is much more precious than getting gold, man. The fact that you actually auditioning, the fact that you trying to make the band, so to speak, you in that long line and you want Diddy to see you, man. The fact that you one of them poor kids on Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, you got the golden wrapper. You don't know if he gonna give you an inheritance of the factory. You don't know if you're gonna get that now, but you got the luxury of getting the gold wrapper. You got picked. Now he testing your character, see how you react in different situations, man. The luxury, man, that's more precious than fine gold, man.
Right, because if I can say this out, the Most High ain't testing your character for Him, man. He don't see you through trials and tribulations for Him to see what you're gonna do. He basically doing that to show you, man. To basically, he's strengthening your faith, and at the same time, when you make it through something, he basically showing you, look, you know, you thought you couldn't even make it through that certain thing, man. But when you do it, then that make you strong. That make you more strong in the spirit, man. So that's why the Most High tests you, man. Not for Him. He already know what you gonna do, man. He already know who to elect, but he bringing something out of you, man. You know.
Yeah, it's called Socratic irony, man. Or it could be he's showing you that you really not the guy you thought you were. You might have thought you was a tough guy. Then he'll put you in a situation you're like, dang, I got weak for that. I almost broke over that. I almost cracked for that. And he'll put a mirror in your face, man.
Then you learn from
it. And then you really start to get your strength. He show you, it's like a fighter. You can shadow box all day. You can slap box somebody that's not as good as fighter as you. When you really get in the real circumstance, you really see where you at on that fighting tip, man. You know, but like the brother said, what he's saying is correct, man. He's the all-knowing power. So he knows. But he's showing you yourself, man. And it's a humbling experience to think you was a mighty guy, just to find out that you got feeble tendencies, man. All right, go ahead.
It said, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor.
The fire's at hell, man.
Hey, can some brothers name examples of the fire brothers get tried with?
I'm leaving you these fucking bills, these body ailments. You know what I'm saying? Discourse bullshit within your family unit, not getting enough hours at work or getting work to a point where you can't make it to camp. Car issue, you know what I'm saying?
Being
These
crib.
GMO foods. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go through that shit.
Seeing faggots, seeing homosexuals, man. Y'all got kids. Y'all kids probably got some brothers' kids probably got gay classmates. You know what I mean?
Ruling over you.
Woman ruling over you. Faggot might say something to you, man. Throw your whole fucking day off, man.
Gotta reprogram your children when they get home and shit.
Yup. Like the brother said, when your supervisor, female, she power tripping over you, man. Your supervisor's the devil, and he knows something about you that he don't like, and he ain't put his finger on it, but he's always fucking with you, man. You gotta deal with all that, man. You got something to tell us, one?
Man, go on, man. It's Ecclesiastes 33:16. I wake up last of all, as one that gather all the grapes together. By the blessing of the Most High, I profit, and tread my winepress like a gathering of grapes. This point here. Consider that I labor not for myself only, but for all them that seek learning.
Hey, so what would be the brotherhood if you only make it, man? You know what I'm saying? You want all your brothers to make it, regardless of the circumstance or the issues you have within this unit, man. But at the end of the day, you want everybody to make it, man. If you a real brother, man. You know what I'm saying? I know I wouldn't want to go to the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? If my brothers, I mean, I want to go, but I want my brothers to join me as well.
Yeah,
man.
I don't want this to be like the movie Lone Survivor.
Right.
I'm the only one that made it that I know. Like, dang, or Lord, hopefully I'm one of the brothers, but I don't want to be like Lone Survivor. I'm the only one here, man.
Yeah.
I want to see the brothers I went to war with make it, man.
That's what I'm about to say. You know,
Yeah.
we're getting this all together. You know,
Yeah.
and we all want to see everybody get that penny.
Hey, we all we got, man. I don't really have nothing outside of this, man. Like, this is where I light up at, man. You had something, brother?
I just want to make a point. You know, the brother said they don't want to be no lone survivor, man. That's the whole reason why Yahawashi took that walk to the cross, man, because he seen the glory of all his brethren. You know, for him to go through what he went through, be worse than any man that ever lived on the earth, man. He had to have some type of inspiration, motivation. But he seen all his brethren in glory with him, man. So that's the whole point.
That's a deep point, because Yahawashi was going to inherit the kingdom alone, man, if he didn't get on that cross, man. That's a strong point. That's a strong point. 2 Timothy 4:8, got a combo. Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearing.
Hey, man, so that's the elect, man. And even if some of us die, you know, we'll get the kingdom anyway, because our righteousness follow us from henceforth, man. But Lord will, man, that's what it's all about. That's why our labor is not in vain, and we have to keep that in mind, man. All right?
2nd Ezra 2:42, I'll start there. I, Ezra, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs.
Who was that, man? Who was that great number of people whom he could not number? Go ahead.
43, and in the midst of them there was a young man of a high stature.
Who was that? That was Yahawashi, man. All right, that was Yahawashi greeting his brethren, man. Go ahead.
Taller than all the rest.
Yep.
And upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marvel at greatly.
Yeah, he put crowns on our heads because he's gonna say, look, you gonna have this territory. You gonna rule this side of the planet. You gonna rule that side of the planet. All right. That's what a crown is. That means you're a king. That means you're about to have a kingdom.
That's right.
Go ahead.
44. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? 45. He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal.
Yeah, we got new bodies. All right. We got new bodies, and in the spirit, we put on immortal clothing, man. We not living after the flesh. All right, go ahead.
And have confessed the name of the Most High. Now are they crowned and receive palms.
And that palms are rewards, man.
Mm-hmm.
So Most High will we get the kingdom, man. That's why our labor is not in vain. Can you go ahead?
46. Then said I unto the angel, What young person is it that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hands?
Mm-hmm.
So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of the Most High, whom they have confessed in the world.
Go ahead.
Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord.
Who stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. NC